Alrighty, you guys should be able to. Alright, so if you guys can see me and hear me, let me know, okay? You guys should be able to see me and hear me. I see you, Manuel, Matthew, Sarp, okay, Adele, Prank, everybody in here. Sarp, if you guys can see me and hear me, go ahead and drop the number 1. Alright, Emmanuel, what is going on? Lucas, what is going on? Sarp, what is going on? Happy to have you guys in here, okay? Now, I know you guys can start hearing it now. All right, everybody's good. Everyone says they can hear me. All right, we are good to go. We are good to go. If you guys are on my IG right now, go ahead and go to the link in my story. You will be able to join this free seminar. This is a 2024 dropshipping seminar. Go ahead and join with the link in my story. There's going to be a ton of great information coming your guys' way. So I hope that you guys have your notebooks ready. I'm going to be going live right now on Instagram, okay? I don't want to let anybody miss out on this opportunity of what I'm about to go ahead and give out today, all right? So if there's a friend, a family member, a boyfriend, a girlfriend who is not here but needs to be here, all right, send them the link in my story on my Instagram so they can go ahead and get here, all right? Everybody in here, go ahead and drop your state or country, okay? If you're currently watching right now, go ahead and drop your state or country so I can see where you guys are currently tuning in from. As you guys know, we are here. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. The Supreme Ecom headquarters is in Dallas, Texas. So that's where I work directly with myself and my team. So I want to know, okay, if you guys can go ahead and drop your state or country so I can know where all you guys are currently tuning in from and have a full presentation, all right? I have a full presentation today, so I hope that you guys are ready. I know you guys see the sneak peek on my screen, all right? I know you guys see the sneak peek on the screen. We are going to be going live, and I'm going to be showing you all of this in a couple of moments, okay? Let me go ahead and move myself real quick. Alrighty. Cool. You guys see that presentation, all right? We're about to be going live here in a second. I'm going to be giving out this full presentation and everything that goes with it. So if you're ready for this presentation, go ahead and say, I am ready AC, okay? Go ahead and say, I am ready AC if you are ready for this full presentation. All right, sounds good. All right, hope you guys are ready. If you guys can drop your state or country in the chat section down below, it would be greatly appreciated so I can go ahead and see where everybody is tuning in from, all right? You guys let me know. We got Nigeria in the house. What is going on, Damon? What is going on, Anna? Happy to have you guys in here. All right, like I said, if you guys can see me and hear me, go ahead and drop the number 1 before we go ahead and jump into this. Now, my next question I have for you guys is, what do you classify your experience as a dropshipper? All right, drop a number 1 as a beginner, drop a number 2 as intermediate, or drop a number 3 for advanced, okay? I do want to know what you guys would rate your experience level, so let me know in the chat section, okay? I'm seeing you guys in here, all right? We got Spain in the house, South Carolina, New Jersey, all right, Poland, New York, Afghanistan. I'm seeing all you guys in here, okay? Drop a number 1 if you're a beginner, drop a number 2 if you're intermediate, or drop a number 3 if you are advanced, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this presentation. I hope that you guys are ready, all right? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick moment to start prepping. All the people on the IG, if you have not joined my YouTube yet, make sure you go ahead and join because we're about to go ahead and jump into this full presentation, all right? So, ahead of the curve, what we are going to be covering today. Let me go ahead and move myself so you guys can see everything on the screen. All right, so what we're going to be covering today. Before we jump into this, okay, I want you to have your water, your snacks, your notebooks, turn off your phones, whatever you need to get your full attention right here, right now, because this isn't information that you're going to find anywhere else. So if you are ready, you have your notebooks out, you're in an environment where you've muted your phone, you're ready to focus, you're ready to dive into this, and you're going to implement after this, I want you guys to go ahead and drop the number 1, all right? Now, I do see a nice amount of beginners in here, and I know that heading into a new business, especially as a beginner, it can be intimidating at times. But I am going to make sure that by the end of this presentation that everyone who is in here, including beginners, have a clear understanding of how to make 2024 their year to go ahead and skyrocket their sales with their online business. Now, if that's cool with you guys let me know, all right? But now I think it's time to get into what we're going to be covering today. So first thing we're going to go ahead and do is do product research, updates on product research, and how to always make sure that you're picking the right winning product. Now we have updates on store builds, so store creation updates, and how to use AI to your advantage. Updates on suppliers, okay? So you're going to notice right here that we're going to be making sure that you're choosing the right supplier in 2024, because we know with successful dropshipping, you have to have a great high quality supplier. After that, we're going to follow up with updates on ad creation, okay? Ad creation, how to create viral ads. I'll even be showing you guys setups of new campaigns. So if you are wanting me to share my screen today and really show you the nitty gritty of what you need to be focusing on, go ahead and leave me some feedback and say, please do, AC, in the chat section, all right? Next, we're going to be updating on running ads and how to take over the market. This is a bidding war when you are bidding on these different platforms. And I want to make sure that you're able to control the bid and control the market and really be able to excel in the revenue that you're driving in. And plus, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Shopify challenge. And there's going to be some exclusive offers for you guys towards the end of this seminar. So make sure you're sticking with me. So if you are going to stay to the very end, go ahead and drop the number 1 for me. All right. Go ahead and drop the number 1 for me. All right. Now look, so much changes in a year, like so much changes in a year when it comes to selling online. And I want you guys to understand that every year you have to be adapting with these new updates and ensuring that you guys are ready for what comes with it. Now I am about to hop off this live or about to hop off of this IG right now in about 3 minutes. So I'm telling you guys right now, go ahead and join my YouTube live right now if you want to come and take advantage of the lessons that I'm teaching. Now, for example, if you guys have heard of this, you guys can say yes. If you haven't heard, say no, okay? Just a couple years ago, the Facebook iOS update caused a lot of us to go blind in a lot of, what comes into reading our data and what our data is meaning. And it became a lot harder to make decisions based off the ads that were running. That took a lot of people out of the market because they just didn't know how to get around it. So if you guys knew about the iOS 14 updates and how it affected dropshipping, you guys can say yes, or you guys can say no. But if you did stay up to date with the changes, okay, then you know that you're tracking with your UTM parameters was how you were going to obtain the most data. Or even the most recent changes when it comes to how to get started with running ads to avoid actually getting restrictions, the type of ads you should be running, and the expansion of different platforms. All right, so do not worry, okay? We're going to be getting to all of this today because, that's why you're here, right? That's why you guys are here. So every single one of you who are in here today, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do when it comes to being an entrepreneur. And that's staying open to learning new things so that you can always have a competitive advantage, always have a competitive edge. So dropshipping, if this is your first time ever running a business, if this is your first time exploring into entrepreneurship, go ahead and say first time in the chat section for me. All right? Because let's go ahead and talk about what you guys can expect heading into 2024, heading into the new year. And the question is that I get all the time is, as old as dropshipping is, people ask all the time, is dropshipping still worth it? Or is it dead? I get this question all of the time. And I want you guys to understand that my opinion, your opinion doesn't matter. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And let's go ahead and look at analytics to see kind of the answer to that question. So as you guys are going to notice, okay, you're going to notice 10 years consecutive growth with e-commerce, okay? Based off of this graph that you guys can see in the slide, you can probably guess what I'm about to say. E-commerce sales are continuously climbing, which means you always are going to have even more potential the next year to sell and really make some amazing money while doing so. So yes, absolutely dropshipping is still worth it as we head into 2024. Sales are projected to reach over $912 billion in 2028, okay? And then coming up right after that to close to $1.5 trillion. And as we head into 2024, you're going to notice that it's going to jump up to right around $456 billion. And if you want to be able to take a piece of that, you just want to be able to be able to pay your bills, take care of your family, quit that job that is holding you down, or just be able to have another side of passive income, and you want a piece of this, you guys go ahead and let me know in the chat section. Because data is not going to lie to you, okay? So now that you know all of this, I have a question for you guys. And I just want to know your honest feedback. How many of you guys have heard that dropshipping is dead and you can't make any money from it? Drop a number 1 if you've heard this before. Let me know. All right, IG, I'm hopping off. Okay, I'm hopping off. So if you guys do want to go ahead and join the YouTube, go ahead and join with the link in my story. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm out. Okay? I want you guys to go ahead and drop a number 1 if you guys have heard this before. You guys let me know. I'm seeing a lot of you guys dropping the number 1. Let's go ahead and see what everyone's saying. All right, I'm hearing it from Cynthia. I'm hearing it from Relax Tech, Miguel, Tarif, Mitchell, Harshell. All right, I see what you guys are saying. I hear it all the time as well, and it's the funniest thing in the world because I see people changing their lives every single day from this. Okay, so Stephanie, I feel you. Okay, Young T and Matthew and Saad and Lucas and Cardu. All right, let me tell you something. All right, I want to tell you something real quick. The people you guys are hearing this from are people who did the opposite of what you are doing. They did not keep learning. They did not keep growing. So they ended up getting stuck in the same place and couldn't make any money from it. You guys know those people. The people who say they're going to do something but never actually do it because the difference between you and them is implementation, right? See, that's the difference here is I'm going to make sure that does not happen to you because knowledge is power. And these strategies are going to help you evolve throughout 2024. So without further ado, if you guys are ready to really jump into this and really get into this, then let's go ahead and get into it. All right? Because I'm not here to play around. I'm here to give facts, show you live examples of everything I'm teaching, and show you exactly a step-by-step system that you can follow heading into 2024 that will yield results, no matter your experience level. So if you guys are with me, you guys are ready, you guys let me know. I'm ready to go ahead and jump into this. All right, product research. As I'm sure many of you guys know, product research is one of the most important aspects of running a successful dropshipping business. Because without a killer product, okay, you're going to be struggling to see the results that you want. We just know that. That's facts. Without a killer product, you're going to struggle to see the results that you want. So, but how important the product is wasn't always just common knowledge. Previously, there was a thought process that you could just sell anything and everything. If you guys ever heard that before, that you just find something that you find is trending, you think it's cool, you like it, go out there and sell it. If you guys have heard that before, let me know. Because honestly, when dropshipping got big, that was semi-true. I'm not going to lie, it was. And since we've now been on platforms like TikTok, and these new platforms have been coming around, thought processes have came around again. I mean, be honest, okay? I want to let you guys know. I want to know right now. Drop a number one if you had the thought that you can dropship pretty much anything before. You guys let me know. Have you ever had that thought? All right. I'm going to move you guys over here. I want to be able to see everything going on. Give me a second. If you guys have ever heard that before, you guys let me know. Okay, Stephanie's saying, yeah, I've heard it. Okay, I've heard it. Now look. A lot of number ones are in the chat. Muhammad, I see you. Okay, Richala, I see you. Cynthia, I see you. Okay, Aiden, I see you. All right, I'll even drop a number one myself because when I first started dropshipping, that was one of my biggest mistakes. Let me repeat that one more time for you guys. It was one of my biggest mistakes. And even though I might have got a couple different sales from selling products like that, I lost a lot more than I made. I'm not going to lie. I really did. And a lot of people are not going to tell you those things. And this leads me to the next pastime and the next focus that you need to go into when it comes to these products, which is not selling low quality products. See, the excitement of shopping online plus the excess of discretionary income before recession hits allowed customers to just go buy whatever they wanted, even if they weren't sure about it. Now, this mindset that everything can sell mixed with low quality products is like literally a recipe for disaster. But I'm going to go ahead and get into some strategies that you should be using as we head into 2024 to make sure that your winners are actual winners and you're able to find it in only a couple minutes. Now, these same strategies I'm about to talk to you guys about right now, okay, are strategies that my students are utilizing every single day, okay? Where, as you can see, the same strategies they've used have helped them generate results like the ones that you guys see on this screen. You know, from Shane going from 0 to 100,000 in 4 months, to Arthur being able to generate over $5,000 profit within his first 30 days, to, Anissa, doing over $4,000 within 4 days. Okay, men lie, women lie, numbers do not. And you guys can be able to take advantage of the exact same thing. But to make sure, okay, you have to emphasize right now, okay, that these results are happening right now. Look at these dates. This is 12/7/2023, 12/6/2023, December 4th, 2023. 12/9/2023. These are not results that are not working today. This was last week. Okay, this was last week. And before I go ahead and get ahead of myself, there are a couple other things that you have to get rid of when it comes to product research as we do head into 2024. And one of those aspects is heading into dropshipping, trying to sell brandable products right away. If you guys have ever tried to sell brandable products right away, let me know. And when I'm talking about brandable products, okay, I'm talking about products where you'll be competing with other sellers who have already been in the industry for years, okay? Now, look at this last slide. I want you guys to understand this line right here that says higher barriers to entry. This creates a higher barrier to entry, which just makes it both harder and more expensive to compete and sell, all right? Think of it like this. If you're trying to come into selling something like a portable blender, okay, you're going to be competing with big companies, okay? You're going to be competing with big companies like BlendJet, all right, and other e-commerce sellers who came into the industry right behind them, okay? Now, lastly, selling these same products on multiple platforms was pretty much the norm. The idea was if you had a good product there, okay, then it's going to do good anywhere, right? So if you've been doing any of this or having any of these type of thought processes, let me just say one thing. I need you to stop. Because as we head into 2024, you will not be able to get away with it. You will not be able to get away with it. It's just clear. So are you guys here to see what will work though? Drop a number 1 and let me know. Are you guys here to know what will work and what you should be looking for? Lucas and Tarif and Coker and Prank and Rishala, are you guys here to actually figure out what will work though? I want to know. I want to know. Because we're about to go in depth on every single thing that you need to know. Because this is one of the most important aspects as we head into 2024. Muhammad, I see you. Miguel, I see you. Prank, Roberto, Lucas, Online Money, Adele, Cynthia, I see you guys. All right, I see a lot of ones. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing first, you need to be verifying trends. Okay, you need to be verifying the trends. Verifying trends while dropshipping is crucial for so many reasons. Okay, so many different reasons. Now, market relevance. Let's go ahead and just break down why this is important with market relevance. Staying on top of trends ensures that your dropshipping products are relevant and desirable in the current market. Consumers are more likely to purchase items that are in vogue, increasing the likelihood of sales. Next, you have your competitive advantage. This is why you verify trends, okay? By identifying and capitalizing on emerging trends, you can stay ahead of your competition. This proactive approach allows you to offer the latest products before they become saturated in the market, giving you that unique selling proposition. Thirdly, increase customer engagement, okay? Trending products often generate a buzz and social sharing, right? You're going to see a lot of people sharing this to their stories, a lot of people commenting and giving feedback. And by offering these type of products, you can increase customer engagement, encourage word of mouth marketing, and enhance your brand's visibility on social media and other platforms, allowing you to be able to drive traffic without even having to do paid ads because there's so much happening organically. And lastly, higher profit margins. Trending products often allow for higher profit margins due to increased demand. When a product is high in demand and less available in the market, because customers are going to be genuinely willing to pay a premium every single time, leading to better profitability for your dropshipping business. Now, I want you guys to write this stuff down. I'm giving you the full slideshow. I'm giving you everything. High quality products, the platform specific that you need to be focusing in, everything. Let me show you what I mean. You guys want me to show you what I mean to make it a little bit more understanding? When I say, is a product on trend? Let's go ahead and do it, okay? I want to go ahead and show you guys what I mean. So when a product is on trend, okay? Right now, this is the winter trend. And as you can see, I'm not going to lie, you basically kind of already missed this trend. Every year, it starts peaking out right around December 18th through December 24th. If you guys do not know what platform this is Google Trends. What Google Trends is it's like a crystal ball that's going to tell you the past, the present, and the future, and understanding what trends are happening based off of consumer search demand. And every year, you're going to notice that consumers are constantly searching within the last week of August, spiking up to right around the second week of December when it comes to the December niche, or when it comes to the winter niche. So right now, do you guys understand how you can see that you kind of missed this trend? It's already peaking. So you don't want to hop into a market like this that is going to be ending and, it's going to start declining basically in 2 weeks. Does it make sense? 1 for yes or 2 for no, that this might not be a favorable market for you. Where if you want to find something that is right on trend, you could do something like the workout niche. Now, why do you guys believe working out is a trend that is working right now? When I say working right now, look at this. The trend really starts between December 11th and 17th. It's December 15th, right? So this is right on track with what we're looking for. And it starts spiking up every year to right around the first week of February. Why? I want to know your guys' opinion. I want to know that you guys are truthfully understanding this information. Have you guys ever heard the term new year, new me? This is going to be the year that's going to be different. I'm going to get in the gym January 1st, right? When you start understanding this buyer behavior, you start understanding what trends and what types of products to be selling. Adele, Roberto, David, Kutso. Are you guys with me on that? Okay. And then now the next thing is now finding out what is the next trend that I should focus on, because preparation is everything. And you always want to be just a little early. So a little early kind of looks something like this, where you can go into something like Valentine's Day, where if it was me, and it's going to be me, and basically my students are already doing it right now, we know that we want to start this right around the 2nd to 3rd week of December. Why? Because look, every year it's following the exact same trend. So I know in the next 1 to 2 weeks, this is going to be a trend that I could hop into the market where the barriers to entry are still low and not have a lot of competition and completely take over the market. And if you're wanting to do the same, let me know. So this is the ones that you should be selling. You should be selling towards the ones that are present trends that are, currently right at the beginning stages. And then you should be prepping for the next trend that is 1 to 2 weeks out. Does that make sense? And which ones and how you should be selling in the moment. Okay? See, consumers are always going to be predictable. And that if you can understand the data and get ahead of the trend, you're going to have more success than someone selling at the very peak of it, because the barriers to entry are still low. So why are the barriers to entry still low when you start selling before the trend? And it's because at this moment, when you're seeing this low barrier to entry means, there's not a lot of people in the market. There's less competition selling the product. Okay, that is one major reason why your barriers to entry are lower if you start selling at the beginning of these trends. There's little to nobody who's already scaling the product because they haven't had enough time to scale the product, which means you have the opportunity to be one of the first people to do so. And there's cheaper cost of goods from the supplier. See, suppliers don't usually raid pricing of the product until it's really in demand by multiple sellers. Now, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and drop a number 1 if you understand why having a low barrier to entry while selling is going to be important for you as you head into 2024. You guys let me know. Number one, you guys let me know if that is something that you guys are going to be focusing on and something you're going to make important to you with the business decision making that you're going to be with the products that you're going to be selling. You guys let me know. Now, because Nico, Muhammad, David, Chadley, I told you guys this is going to be interactive. If you guys want to go join another live Q&A or go join somebody else's presentation who's not going to be real with you, give you the facts that is based off of data and real actual success, and just giving it to you guys, then I'm telling you right now, this presentation is only for people who are going to implement. Only. Knowledge is nothing without implementation. So this presentation is only for those people. All right? So when you're thinking of the type of products that you want to sell heading into the new year, I see you, Stephanie. I see you, Kutso. All right? It's important to know that customers have to see value in your products if you want to sell. Let me repeat that one more time. I want you guys all to write it down. If you are in a position where you now have found a great trending and a trend you want to focus in, customers still have to see value in the products that you're selling. So not only does the product quality need to be pretty high, which has everything to do with the suppliers that you use, which we'll get into in a second, okay? We will get into in a second. So make sure that you are staying for a little bit longer to know exactly the best suppliers to use. But what the product can do for the customers also has to be apparent. People are not out here buying little useless products anymore. The product has to be making their lives easier or at least more enjoyable if you want the opportunity to get some sales. It has to be, okay? And I want you guys to see what I'm putting in this presentation and writing this down because this is exactly what I'm telling you guys, all right? And with Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok holding different demographics of ages, primarily you have to focus and recognize that the different types of these demographics are going to need different problems solved or just ways to make their lives easier. Okay, so let me just break it down in an example, okay? Meaning like a gardening stool, right? A gardening stool, see, that might sell very well on Facebook, okay? Because that already has a primary age range of 25 to 34 plus. And this might not do so well on TikTok, as that has a primary age range of 19 through 26. So, when you're using and thinking about the products that you're selling, you also want to make sure that you're understanding the age ranges that you're selling to and what age ranges have the highest quantity on what platforms. All right. So when I'm doing this, having a product research platform that's going to help you find products that are trending among, these different platforms while keeping everything else in mind that I already talked about is what's going to keep helping you find winning product after winning product and do it a lot faster. And my favorite place to go ahead and do that is with somewhere called AutoDS. Now, AutoDS, okay, this is what the platform looks like, where it's kind of like an all-in-one tool. You can not just find winning products on here. You can also get your products imported to your store directly from here. You can get suppliers from here. You can be able to have your orders fulfilled on here. You can do branding on here. You can do everything all in one spot. Now, what you're going to notice is that there's 3 different product research methods inside of here. There's the marketplace. Now, in this marketplace, this is where you guys can go ahead and select different categories. Like if I choose home and garden, it's going to show me all these different products that work really well for home and garden. If I go ahead and click on toys and hobbies, it will show me that. You can come in here, you can select the countries that you want to ship from. So, if you want to go ahead and ship from the United States, you can select the suppliers that you want to go ahead and work with on there. You can see that you can actually select the supplier that you want from AliExpress, Amazon, AutoDS, and more. You can even filter by the price range. I can even come down over here and just click on fast shipping, and it's going to show me all the ones that have the fastest shipping, which you can notice is like 2 business days, 3 to 4 business days, 3 business days, 2 business days. I come over here and do by the best sellers, right? This is how the marketplace is. It pretty much has anything that you could want or anything you could sell and want to sell right on this platform. But say you want to make it a little bit easier and you want it to be right in front of your face, they have a section right here called the winning product section, where they're updating with 3 to 5 new winning products daily. So you always have something to sell. Now look, if I actually click on one of these, right, it's going to give me more than just it's going to give me the product cost. It's going to tell me where it's shipping from. It's going to give me the actual profit I could be making off of it. It's going to give me the Facebook ad of the competitor. It's going to tell me interested tests, occupations. I can go directly to the landing page of the competitor right here. This is how this section really, really is beneficial, as it will just constantly update with new products, and you can completely spy on your competition in only a matter of clicks. And lastly, we have this TikTok spy section. And here you guys can be able to find all different type of products that work really well on the TikTok side, and they understand what they are talking about and what you're looking for, because they are allowing you to set different filters. So you come in here, set different filters, try different things out, and once you do click into one of them, you'll be able to see what are the likes, the comments, the shares. You can come over here and sort by recently seen, impressions, likes. You can find anything that is trending today. Now, if you guys have utilized AutoDS before, okay, drop a number 1, okay? And drop a number 2 if you have not, because I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a free 30-day free trial on this platform so that you can start finding winning products too. And you're just looking for all the things that I mentioned earlier, right? If I know that working out is going to be something that's going to be big, then I might come down over here to sports and fitness because this is the next trend, right? And then I can look through these products and I can find ones that solve a problem, have a wow factor, have low barriers to entry, can do something for people's everyday life, and find out, okay, now that I know that this trend is about to start, here's the best place to start. Here's the best place to look at. And then really you're just going to come in here, find out which ones you want to work with, and do the competitor analysis that I'll show you guys in a little bit. And you guys can start getting rocking and rolling right away. Now, I've seen a couple of you guys dropping the number 2, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, okay? I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for you guys right now. It's going to be autods.com/AC, okay? If you guys want to check that out, it's going to be autods.com/AC, and you guys will be able to take advantage of that, all right? Now, even though the product is very, very, very important, you will not be able to really thrive with your online business this year unless your supplier is just as good. So how many of you guys have had supplier issues, or you've always wondered, what supplier should I be utilizing? Okay? because this is what I need you guys to understand is if you've ever struggled when it comes to choosing a supplier, say yes or say no in the chat section. All right? Or drop a number 2 or say no if you decide to always choose the cheapest supplier, okay? You guys, and you be for real with me, okay? Ashley, Michelle, okay? Adele, Nico, you guys be for real with me, all right? I want to drop a number 1 if you have struggled, okay, with choosing the right supplier, and drop a number 2 if you just constantly choose the cheapest one. You guys let me know, all right? You guys let me know. Hey, I see you guys. I appreciate the honesty. Adele, Yannick, okay, Tarif, Jaden, Carol, I appreciate the honesty, okay? I appreciate it. I want to talk about, quickly some of the points on this slide right here, okay? But I want to do it through a quick story about one of my first dropshipping stores. So when I first started, right, I was selling this thing called a mobile phone screen enhancer. I started my dropshipping career November 24th, 2018. I'm already failing. I've already failed on like 7 different products. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, I just got my first sale. Boom, next day, second sale. Then it started getting from 2 sales to 4 sales, 4 sales to 8 sales. I started scaling up very quickly. I was like, I'm on top of the world. Fast forward like 30 days, I ended up doing $100,000 online. I made like $20,000 profit. I was like, we are lit. We are lit. I did it. I finally made it work. And then I ended up losing like 15,000 of that 20,000 because of chargebacks and refunds because I had extremely long shipping times. Okay, I mean, I was doing like 30 to 40 day shipping times because it was the cheapest option and it was driving me the most money. All right. Then that, also led to me having terrible product quality because I didn't validate the supplier, even ask for a sample. And when the customers received it, it was like broken or the box was damaged, right? It was just not looking good. All right. And the product being terrible quality when the customers received it also did not help. So the consequences that I faced real quick, all right? Boom, low page score. If you guys have ever heard about low Facebook page score, you guys let me know. Automatically, my page score dropped to number 1, and I was banned from advertising on that page. 2, chargebacks. Again, I lost like 15,000 of that 20,000. So I really lost almost 3/4 of the money that I made. And a whole lot of customer service. I mean, I was sitting there replying back to emails for weeks after I was already, losing all these chargebacks that I was trying to win. And that was taking up more time than I was going to spend on actually trying to find the next product I could sell and do it right. Right? So I did all this because I didn't know how to choose the right supplier. And private suppliers were not as accessible as they are today. Now, who in here, okay, is ready to know what they should be looking for in a supplier, especially as we head into the new year? Who's in here ready to know how to validate that a supplier is going to help your business and not cause it to struggle and gain chargebacks? You guys drop the word me in the chat section if that's you. I want to know. You guys drop the word me in the chat section if that's you. Because I know you guys can relate to me. I'm telling you guys, okay? Let me know. You guys let me know when you're ready. Delano, Cynthia, Autonomous, G-Boy, okay? I've seen those me's in here. I'm seeing those me's. I want to see like 50 of those me's. All right, let's talk about it, all right? Cynthia says I am. Richard, Ben Sultan, Adele, Mike, Richala, let's talk about it, all right? So obviously, first thing first, we cannot ignore that everyone is scared of when it comes to drop shipping, and that's the long shipping times and that the product is not going to be delivered fast enough to the client. Okay? You're terrified of having 15 to 30 day shipping times, and let me be clear with you. You should be. You really should be. Because long shipping times is what you want to run away from, especially with customers becoming more and more and more accustomed to immediate gratitude with things coming the same day or next day or at least within the same week. All right, so it's very important to remember that you don't have to compete directly with same day or next day shipping, but you are competing with the consumer desire for faster shipping. So the quicker you can get an order shipped, the happier your customers are going to be, and the smoother your business will run, and the longer the profits you'll be able to make. So let's talk about how you're going to find that fast shipping with quality products and a dependable supplier through something called supplier validation, which will be a must heading into 2024. So let's go ahead and do this, okay? What you guys are going to notice. when you are choosing a legitimate supplier, okay? I like using AutoDS. I told you guys I would not just find my products on AutoDS, but I would get them supplied here. And they, AutoDS has their own suppliers, but they also are connected to platforms like CJ Dropshipping, AliExpress, and other places. So I want to give you an understanding of what you should be looking for. I'll give you guys two, right? So if you're on AliExpress, okay, you want to be seeing good reviews, all right? I'm showing you an example of what this should not look like, and then I'm going to show you an example of what it should look like. So when you are finding products on AliExpress, and AliExpress, if you validate the right suppliers, they are not bad platforms, okay? First thing you need to make sure is that they have good reviews. You want to be at least seeing a 4.6 star rating or more. You want to be seeing at least over 100 plus reviews. This one only has 5. So you should know that this is not qualified enough for you to work with this person. You want to see 100 plus reviews with a 4.6 star rating, and you want to see at least a couple hundred of them sold. I would say minimum 350 to 400 sold. So you want to be seeing a good amount of these sold. So a good example of this, okay, would be something like this. Okay, if you want to sell something called a back stretcher, when you come inside of it, you want to see things like this. All right. So a 4.6 star rating, over 100 reviews, 1,000 plus sold. This is a little bit more of what you should be looking for when it comes to a great supplier. Now, like I showed you guys earlier with AutoDS, it provides a section called the marketplace. All right, so when you're coming over here and you're looking at these products right here, it shows you something called the marketplace. And inside this marketplace, you can also, like I mentioned, come and click on fast shipping. So if you want to find fast shipping right away with products, you don't even have to look any other direction. If I go ahead and click on this product right here, which would make sense to sell thermal gloves, with the season it's in, you can notice that we're going to get 2-day shipping, 2 business days, ships from the United States. So utilizing this is really, really great. And since we verified the workout trend was already happening, okay, let's go ahead and filter down by sports and fitness and find the fastest shipping to see what products they have. All right. So we'll come back over here. We're going to go into sports and fitness. We're going to do fast shipping. And let's go ahead and see what are the fastest products that they can sell right now. So some of the fastest ones they can take advantage of, okay, is a product like, let's go ahead and just choose. Let's find one that probably solves a good problem. All-in-one. This is an all-in-one workout gym, right? For example, right here. This is 2 business days for you to go ahead and get this product. Now, it is a little bit more expensive, but you guys can see you can validate it across the board. Any of these that you can work into. And you guys can go ahead and see if we want to go ahead and get a supplier for this, it's very easy as well. So let's go ahead and say if we wanted to go ahead and get a supplier. Let me go ahead and open this thing back up. We can scroll through this all day long. Let's take this one. All right, let's take this one. This product right here is 2 business days, $14.99. It's a waist trainer for women, men, and, it helps out with lowering belly fat. So I'm going to ask you guys right now, drop a number 1 if you guys think that this would be a great product to be selling during the workout trend in the season right now. Okay, it's eliminating belly fat. It's trending with the season and trend that's currently happening. If I want to validate, I don't even have to validate the supplier just on AliExpress. There's other ways for me to do it too. Because once I actually import the product, okay, if I go ahead and click on import the product, now watch, okay, I'll come over here to drafts, and you guys will notice that the product will show up right here. And then right away, it can tell you, okay, if you click into it, who are the supplier that you're going to work with. So if it takes me directly to the supplier, okay, which is this supplier right here, what you guys are going to go ahead and notice, all right, is that when I'm looking through this, I'm taking it the same exact way that I'm taking it on AliExpress. So let's go, when we're looking at this supplier, okay, what you're going to notice, okay, they have a 4.3 star rating out of 5, which is telling you that they are a pretty trustworthy brand, okay? And if I hover over these reviews, okay, what you're going to notice is that you can see majority of them are 4 stars or higher, which tells me that customers are enjoying the product that they're receiving. Now, look, even if I don't supply the product from Amazon, I can validate the quality of the product right here, and I can go get a supplier somewhere else. This is just how you're able to validate the quality and how well the suppliers are out there with them, okay? So, AutoDS, they do work with 20 plus suppliers on their platform. So, which of those is supplying your product does not matter, okay? It doesn't matter if it's at Amazon. It doesn't matter if it's AliExpress. It doesn't matter who it is. You just need to make sure that you're verifying that it's a high quality product with a reasonable shipping time and the prices, they fit your business profit margins. So you should be going through the verification process for suppliers with every single product. With every single product. This is where I see so many people fail, is they do not validate the quality of the product. They don't validate the supplier. They don't validate the shipping times. And they just see a product they like and just try to start selling it. You will fail every single time like this, okay? So once your product starts producing about 10 or more sales a day, you can actually look forward to automating the fulfillment process, because AutoDS handles this as well. And this will be key so you can focus on expanding with your store. If you wanted automated delivery and all of that, and you think it would help you and your business grow, drop a number 1. Because there's a feature on AutoDS. It's called Fulfilled by AutoDS, okay? Check this out. You know, when I come over here and I look at products, I can actually do Fulfilled by AutoDS when I'm looking through this. So I'll go through the supplier. You'll see it says AutoDS suppliers, and I can see right away what products those are going to be. Now, right here, when you are getting it from AutoDS suppliers, you can actually message this supplier. So you can message this supplier right here. You can negotiate shipping times. You can negotiate pricing, right? Would that not make it better for you if you were able to control your own cost of goods, your own business, be able to message the supplier automatically, get a quote, and automate your delivery? See, automation is key heading into 2024, because that's what's really going to allow you to focus on more important things like learning new strategies, scaling, and branding. Now, since automation is such a big part, okay, of your dropshipping journey, in 2024, you should be using AI, which is going to take us to the next major update heading into the new year, which is the use of AI with store build. So I got a question for you guys right now, okay? Before we even continue, I got a question for you guys right now. How many of you guys use ChatGPT or some AI platform regularly? Drop a number 1 if you do. Just let me know, okay? Let me know if you guys are using AI, ChatGPT, or something regularly. Not gonna lie, I use it every single day. You guys let me know. Drop a number 1. Okay, Mohammed, I see you. Mevin. Ryan. You guys let me know. Okay, you guys let me know. Seeing a lot of you guys dropping the number 1. Okay, so look. I want to talk about what the look of old dropshipping stores are going to look like. And, you know, I'm going to mention that you will be seeing it today sometimes. Okay? Even in today's times, you'll still be seeing scammy, low-quality stores. So let me show you an example of what a low-quality store looks like. Okay? So what we can go ahead and notice, okay, is this is kind of like a low-quality store. It's not bad, okay? It's not bad, but I want to point out the main things that is keeping them from making sales. So first thing first is they have way too much text on the front end of their screen. When I make it to your store, I feel like I'm reading a paragraph. This is not how you should start off your products, okay? I'm barely even seeing the selling price before I can even get into it. They're not highlighting seasons and trends. They have multiple different colors on their store. Now, I always recommend only keeping 3 colors on your store: black, white, and 1 accent color. You know, when I'm scrolling through, okay, I'm noticing that they don't have a sticky add to cart on here. So yes, they have great gifts and images and things like that, but where am I going to be led back up to the top of the store and be able to buy it, right? These are the type of things. There are things they're doing well, though, with great high-quality reviews, okay? You're going to notice that they're highlighting reviews of people showcasing the product being used. But they're not focused on increasing their AOV. They're not focused on making, simplicity with less text on the front end. They don't have a sticky add to cart bar. They don't have a custom currency converter. Now, you guys all know that as dropshippers, we target the top 5 countries: United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. So if you don't have a custom currency converter on your store, you're going to make customers leave, because no one's going to do math, try to figure out what you should be, buying their product for. All right? Now, this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. When you're looking through this, these are the type of changes you need to be doing. And you also don't want to start your images with any type of text. Your first image should showcase the product being in use with a high quality image. I would not recommend my first picture being in text. I would not recommend having a guaranteed safe checkout or a sticky bar like that. No, this is not needed. You can put this on your checkout page, but this is just taking up space and is making people feel like, should I even trust buying from you in the first place? Right? So these are the type of thought processes that you guys need to be having when you're looking through these stores. All right? So let's go ahead and get into the next step. Store creation. All right? What should it be looking like? What should it look like? So, in previous years, what you should not be doing is you're going to see descriptions that have a ton of text, kind of like what you just saw, and not a lot of images and not a lot of breaks. It's taking people hours on hours trying to gather all this information from competitors and adding way too much in their product descriptions. And they're not focusing on common sales tactics. See, but in 2024, this is why AI is so much more useful. Okay, because it's made it easier than ever to create high converting stores with creating great descriptions. So uniform stores, okay? A more simple and clean-cut store gives a way more professional feel and creates higher conversions. Less is more in 2024. You also need to make sure you have high-converting apps. Creating a seamless customer journey that creates the room or easily creates the room for customers to spend as much as possible while shopping with you, you have to do this. Now, the easiest place and the best one, the best apps I recommend is an app called Vitals, where you're going to be in a position where you can go ahead and have 30 apps in one. From upsells to SMS and email marketing to sticky add to cart to custom currency converter, all the apps I was mentioning earlier, you can find all in this in one. Now you have the shopper in mind. So you guys need to be creating a product description that appeals to the product and what the customer needs or wants out of it, not just a bunch of information. You need to be telling a story throughout your product description and making people feel like they need the product and not just want the product. And lastly, using AI to your advantage to create landing pages and high converting copy for your products that you're selling. So let me give you an example to go to ChatGPT and, let's just go ahead and do this, for example. I'll give you guys how I would utilize this, right? So if I'm going to be selling that same neck stretcher that we saw earlier, right? I might come over here to ChatGPT and I'm going to tell it, okay, this same neck stretcher right here. Let me go ahead and go to drafts. This one right here, okay, this neck stretcher. If I came over here and I just said, give me 5 reasons that people would buy a neck stretcher. If you're struggling with trying to figure out, features and benefits of your product or what you should be highlighting, it takes a couple seconds for this thing to go ahead and do it for you. I could put the competitor's product page directly in here and say reword all their features and benefits, and it will do it for me. Okay? So this is how you need to be utilizing ChatGPT, and it will load up. I don't know why it's going a little slow. Okay? But, this is the type of things that you should be looking for. Let me go ahead and refresh this real quick. Give me 5 features and benefits on why someone would buy a neck stretcher. Okay? And as you can see, in a couple seconds, pain relief and muscle relaxation, right? That's feature and benefit number 1. Improved posture, okay, with a great feature and benefit. Enhanced flexibility and range of motion. Convenience and portability. Cost-effective therapy, right? If I don't like these, I can come back in here and tell it to give me more. So how many of you guys are utilizing ChatGPT? You guys let me know. Because once you do have these different features and benefits, okay, and you know what you want to highlight in your description. Well, the next thing is making sure that you have your layout. So this is how you guys need to be laying out your store, okay? This is how it should be looking. So for example, with your homepage, this is how I recommend you guys lay out all of your stores. And I'll give you an example right here, okay? So with your store, you're going to notice that you need to have an announcement bar. In your announcement bar, you should be highlighting the seasons, the trends, or the sales that you currently have active, okay? Next, you want to make sure you have a navigation bar. With this navigation bar, that's what's going to be this top part right here, where people can navigate throughout your store and find out whatever they're looking for. After that, you want to have a welcoming statement plus an image. So as you can see, this was a store that was being sold in the summertime. So their welcoming image is saying summer fever, okay? Give it a quick little statement of, this is our mission statement of why you should be buying from us and what our why is and what we look to go ahead and help you out with a GIF or image that goes directly with it. And if you don't know where to get these images from, you can get it from a website called Pixels. So you can get all of your actual images from for your website, non-copyrighted, high-quality pictures right here. Like if I type in something like Valentine's Day, because we know that this trend is starting to come up, these are all images for free that I can utilize on my store. Now next, okay, what you guys are going to notice with the store is there's going to be a mission statement. This mission statement, you can either write it yourself, or guess what? You can go back to ChatGPT and tell it to write you a mission statement, and it will, okay? Then you have your main featured product. So if this is going to be the main featured product that you're selling, you want to make sure that it's on your homepage so that if any customer comes to your website and they are being led to the actual product page of the product, but they decide to look around, they'll be able to go to the homepage and be led directly back to it, okay? Next is you want to have a collections of products that go with the main product that you're selling. So again, here's the main feature product, and here's collections of products that go with it that still showcase the season and trend that were happening. Next, you have a testimonial of shoppers. So guess where you guys can get these images from? Pixels. Type in women smiling, men smiling. Use ChatGPT to go ahead and write these small descriptions of reviews on why somebody should shop from you. And last but not least, you'll have your important pages like your FAQ policy pages and all of that and more. Now that's what your homepage looks like, and that's what your homepage should look like. So if that gives you guys a little bit of understanding of how to utilize your homepage and you want to see what your product page is going to look like, go ahead and say yes for me in the chat section. Okay, because we got more to cover. Now, let's go ahead and get into the product page. With the product page, the first thing you want to make sure that you're doing every single time is identifying the problem that users have. Okay? So here's a good indication of a good product page right here, where you're noticing they're saying enchant your space, transform any room into your home into a magical wonderland with a fairy light spirit tree. Handcrafted to perfection, this enchanting tree will add a touch of serenity to your space. Again, this is showcasing to you guys the straight problem and the solution of, why somebody would buy from this product. What you're going to notice throughout this product page is that it only has 3 colors max: black, white, and 1 accent color. The only thing I would do different about this product page is I would make this add to cart button green, okay? As you're noticing, they're showcasing a giveaway. This is really good in 2024, either giving a giveaway out to the people or giving a giveaway out to society. Some type of free gift or something that shows a purpose. You have to be doing this in 2024 with your product pages. And yes, Mohammed, I am giving out a giveaway of the store creator today, okay? Whoever took advantage of the Shopify challenge, I will be giving out that giveaway today, all right? Next, on this product page, you're going to notice that it shows a feature and benefit and then an explanation of the feature and benefit. So as I'm scrolling down, okay, you're going to notice that it says the first feature and benefit is a comforting glow. The fairy light spirit tree radiates a comforting ambient light that isn't too soft or overpowering. The tree is bright enough to be used as a book light, yet dim enough to create a soothing atmosphere, and then showcasing a gift or image of what is highlighting in text. And then doing it again and again and again and again, okay? So what you guys are going to go ahead and know, okay, is you're going to do this throughout your entire product description. You're going to make sure you have frequently asked questions in here as well. This is what a great product description looks like. Now, I want to talk about how AI can generate stores for you guys and how you're able to get your entire stores built out in only a couple of minutes. All right, so if you guys have not heard of it yet, I do have something readily available for you guys right now. Okay, no need to spend hours creating these stores when you can get layouts of your stores that have been proven to convert for customers. So I do have an AI store builder that scanned my best winning stores, my 6, 7, and even 8-figure brands. Okay, and while doing this, okay, it even scanned my 7-step product research method and allowed you guys to be able to have a store that replicates this success with winning products and winning product descriptions added for every single product, made for you in only a couple minutes. So you guys can go ahead and check it out here. I'll go ahead and post it down below. But this is where you guys can get an AI store built out for you guys in less than 15 minutes. Very cheap, great products or great pricing to it. You guys are more than welcome to check it out. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the next thing. And you guys know what the next thing is, which a lot of you guys have came in here for, which is ad creation. How many of you guys are wondering, what are the next strategies that I need to be focusing in when it comes to ad creation? Okay? So look at this. With ad creation, you need to be understanding that previously consumers converted the best with ads that looked like ads. Okay, when you were running ads like a couple years ago, people are used to seeing the ads that look like ads. That's not a big thing in 2024. The ads that were on the market were product focused, with limited clips of people using the products and not telling the storyline. They were just there to highlight a feature, highlight a benefit, tell you to go buy, but not keeping your attention, especially with the short form content that was not really big at that moment. There's no real variation of ads before. Video ads, were what was typically promoted in hopes of converting more customers, right? There's a thing called ad fatigue. Now, ad fatigue was very prevalent just within the last year because people take and use the same content and don't stop. Have you guys seen that? A lot of people utilizing the same ads over and over again? Drop number 1 if you have seen that. Okay? We can't deny that social media influencers have become a big part of success. And look, it's okay to start out with content that is already working on the market. But it has to be changed while you continue to advertise, and it has to be changed quickly. Okay? You guys have to understand that there's no such thing as an oversaturated product. I want to say something right now. If you guys have wrote anything in your notebook or anything in your pad right now, write this down. There's no such thing as product saturation. There's ad fatigue. I'm going to say it one more time. There's no such thing as product saturation, only ad saturation, meaning people are seeing the same ad over and over and over and over again. People get tired of seeing these things, which is exactly what people are not going to buy and want to continue to buy when this is happening with a lot of drop shippers. So just think about it. I'm going to ask you guys one more time. Have you ever seen the same ad that as soon as you see or hear a snippet of it, okay, you're already on to the next thing because you don't want to see it again? Or you've already seen it way too many times. You're just trying to get rid of it off your timeline. Drop a number 1 if that's happened to you. Drop a number 1 if that's happened to you. Cynthia, Carbone. Okay? I want to know if that's happened to you. Yancey, I'm going to ask you again. Have you ever seen the same ad so much that as soon as you see or hear a snippet of it, you're on to the next thing because you just don't want to see this shit again? You don't want to see it again. You're tired of seeing the same ad from all these different people. 1 for yes or 2 for no. This is why I tell you guys, no products are ever saturated. Only ads are saturated. And write this down right under that. And say I wrote this down once you've done it. Content is king. Data is queen. If you want to succeed in dropshipping, if you want to be in the best in the market when it comes to advertising, content is king, data is queen. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, what you guys have to understand, let's talk about how you're going to stop that from happening in 2024 so you can start driving sales and traffic consistently. So I want to talk to you about what ads on Facebook and Instagram need to look like. Okay? This is what you guys need to focus on. All right? First thing first, before we even jump into that, with the shift to social media content, consumers are converting higher to ads that are less ad-like. Content is king, like I told you guys while selling online. So consumers need to see the product in different light at least 7 times to convert. This is why you have to have a lot of different types of content. The ads that are seen as the highest converting are ads that are not focused on products, but user-focused instead. And with the attention span of consumers declining, tap into your creativity and resources for ad creation is key. So write this thing down. I'm going to tell you exactly right now what your ad needs to look like throughout 2024 on Facebook and Instagram. Starting off with number 1. Okay? The first 3 seconds have to catch your attention. This is straight up. The hook is everything. If you have to highlight anything in the ad that's the most important, it's going to be the hook. The first 3 seconds. Attention spans have decreased. So with the increase of short form content, you have to make sure that the first 3 seconds have some sort of wow factor that's going to keep the customers engaged. Write that down. Point number 1, the first 3 seconds have to catch your attention. Number 2, the ad has to have some compelling ad copy on it. Consumers have to have the ability to see and read what the product can do for them in order to have it correlate in their head that they actually might be interested in the product. Making sure that each feature and benefit that you're highlighting in text is also being shown with imagery. This will help you continue to keep driving more traffic. Number 1, the first 3 seconds have to grab your attention. Number 2, the ad has to have compelling copy on it. Number 3, you could have the greatest compelling copy on it, but you also need to have an ad that has high quality visuals. Believe me when I say that low quality content is not going to get you very far. Straight up, it's not. And you want to make sure that that your viewers can clearly see the product and everything that it has to offer. So number 3, the ad has to have high quality visuals. And if you guys are writing this stuff down, let me know. Number 4, the ad needs to have a strong call to action. This is very important because you have to understand that viewers have to be told where to go. Otherwise, they will just continue to keep scrolling. If you give them a strong call to action, you're enticing them to see what you have. Number 4, I'm going to repeat that again. So all of you guys are writing this down. You have no excuse. The ad needs to have a strong call to action leading the customer to the next destination, and that destination is your website. Number 5, the product should have some sort of storyline available. Storytelling is something that is inevitable with 2024 advertising. This helps pull the attention of the consumer and makes them want to watch the whole entire video, and helps create that viral aspect, which can keep eyes on your ads and consumers coming to your store. So let me give you guys a great understanding of what this looks like, okay? What does storytelling look like in ads? Let's go ahead and watch it, okay? Here's one right here. Let me go ahead and refresh this real quick. Here's what storytelling will look like in an ad.
So basically, I love snails. I've had snails for years. Land snails, aquatic snails. I just love snails. Like 4 years ago, maybe, I had a land snail pet. His name was Henry. I love him.
I want you guys to understand and see how this is starting off with the whole entire story and how it's going to be led to a product.
Basically, he would crawl on me all the time. And I would tell my sisters, like, this snail, like, juice that Henry leaves on me makes my skin so smooth. And I would sometimes just put it on my face, and I was like, look how smooth it is. Okay, and I was like, this should be like a product. Never did anything with it. Everyone's like...
Still telling a story, but they're really hinting at the product. This is that storytelling method of that ad, that ad technology that you guys are going to be seeing. Now, another really big thing that I want you guys to understand in 2024 that I just mentioned to you guys before, that, video ads were the only thing that people were using before. See, now, image ads and carousel ads and video ads, they all do well. So write this down. With 2024 dropshipping, you need to be doing an omni-channel of marketing content. Omni-channel of marketing content. This is because now, previously, the only ads that would grab the attention of consumers was the video style ads. But we're seeing more traction happening on picture ads, carousel ads, and videos. And I'm going to be talking about how you can be testing out each one of these type of ads. And I'm even going to show you my exact strategy here in a second. So stay with me. All right, so drop a number 1. If you're going to stay with me, you want to see the strategy, hear about the strategy, and show you exactly how to set up your ads in the right way in 2024. If you really want to see that, you guys let me know. Okay, we've already talked about making sure that we're differentiating content on the Facebook and TikTok side of things, right? So, let's go ahead and show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, let me show you guys what I mean by that. This is that storytelling content. I see a lot of you guys dropping the number 1. Now, online money, watch, you got more coming for you because I got 4 different creations of ads right now for you. 4 different creations of ads right now for you that's going to tell you straight up exactly what you should be looking for, okay? Exactly what you guys should be looking for. If you guys want to see it, you guys let me know. You guys let me know. You guys ready? All right, bet. I'm seeing some number 1s. I'm seeing some number 1s. Now, earlier, this is the one I wanted to show you guys, okay? Here's what you're going to see when you're looking at products on Facebook. And now, right after that, I'm going to show you some products that you should be, or what your ad should be looking like on TikTok. But with Facebook, okay, what you're going to notice is that they're still doing storytelling ads very similar to what you're seeing on TikTok. If it will load up, okay? If it will load up. So look at this ad and tell me if you are noticing that they're telling a story with it. Are you noticing there's a story with this? 1 for yes or 2 for no. This is what a great storytelling ad would look like on Facebook.
This is what causes that sharp pain in your neck, shoulder, arm, hand, and even back. You may also have tingling or numbness, and sometimes it makes your arm weaker. The symptoms may get worse when you turn your head, cough, or sneeze. Every day I can avoid.
So I want you guys to understand that this doesn't look like an ad. It's more like a story. Similar to what I just showed you guys on TikTok. This is a storytelling ad.
Ew, snail.
Okay.
What's in your hand? Now this thing is going viral and I literally had to get it to see. And I already know it's good.
Told a story, talked about how the product was going viral, had to see it, and now going to test it. This is that variation of storytelling. The next variation of ad content is unboxing videos. Here's an example of that. So with unboxing videos, this is where they're just literally taking it out.
To order off of the TikTok shop because I didn't think it was real. But y'all, let's open it. All right, y'all. So here's the first one. I low-key did open them before to see what they were. We got the.
Have you guys seen this type of unboxing videos before? Yes or no?
De Janeiro 62 pistachio salt.
Unboxing it, talking about why they bought it, what was the reason that they were so compelled to buy it, what it does, and then they're going to utilize it, show it, and be like, oh my God, I love the product. What you're going to notice, she's going to do like, oh my God.
Y'all need to go get this. It smells absolutely amazing, y'all. This will be in my TikTok shop.
So those are like what unboxing videos look like, okay? The next is testimonial style content. Here's an example of testimonial style content.
Outfit of the day. The first time putting these pants on and leggings that look like jeans. Guys.
So you're noticing how this isn't looking like an ad, but it's kind of like a testimonial. Here's my feedback. I can't believe I bought this and it's great. Like, oh my God, you guys, you need
They're
this.
They're leggings, guys, but they look like jeans. They're so comfortable. They literally snatch up the waist. As mom fit of the day.
Just being casual with it, okay? This is the difference with the ads that are working now compared to the just product-related ads. This is user-generated ads, and this is where the difference in ad marketing is going to be in 2024. The next one I have for you guys is UGC content, okay? Very similar to this. This is standing for user-generated content, where they're basically doing like a day in the life, but within their day in the life video, they're showcasing the product, okay? You're going to notice it right here.
Good morning, Maddie. Do you want to get up? Are you ready? Okay.
So you guys noticing what it is? The user-generated content is that sweater, okay? The dog sweater is the user-generated content. They're not hinting at it being the product, but they have the product in their bio to buy it. But they're making it all about a day in a life and not making it look ad compelling. Do you see the difference? Okay, do you guys see it? Now, UG content is huge, especially on this side, because again, this is a platform where you don't necessarily want your ads to look like ads, especially while advertising this upcoming year. So with this, okay, you want to understand the ideal length of ads that you need to be rocking with. So with Facebook, you want your ads to be anywhere between 25 to 45 seconds. With TikTok, you want it to be anywhere between 8 and 15 seconds. Okay, and I would recommend you guys at least try to order a sample for the product to help you create your own viral content or your own user-generated content. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at least if you do that, you're going to have content different than anybody else out there. So if you don't want to do that, okay, and you want to be able to get a professional video editor because you want to make sure you can streamline the process, then the place I recommend doing that is with a place called Dropship Media. Now, this is a place I get all my ads made. And you can see they have all these different bundles available. So they have TikTok ads, they have Facebook ads, they have the basic pack, premium pack, advanced pack. If you go to TikTok ads, they have different packages available. Come with 3 video ads, 3 thumbnails. Facebook ads come with 3 video ads, 3 thumbnails. And if you guys do want to get $10 off every order with them, you guys can utilize the code ALEXCODE10. Okay? ALEXCODE10 is what you guys can utilize to go ahead and get $10 off any order from them. They will make your ads for you. They will find the content out there ready for you. You don't have to worry about anything but just finding out what your ads you want them to look like. Okay? So in this section, the next thing we need to go ahead and do, okay, is talk about what you should be doing with your advertising strategy. Okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. Advertising updates 2024. Okay? Now, I want you guys to understand. Let's talk about the precautions first before you even start advertising, because a lot of people don't understand that these big updates in 2024, you got to do them. Okay? First off, you guys need to warm up your account. Okay? when you guys are doing and running a business, you need to be precautious and you need to have backup accounts. And this is very important so you never get logged out of your ads manager. You never get logged out of your business manager before you even start advertising. Or if you are advertising right now, you need to have backups on your account. This is what you need to do right away with advertising, okay? Gather friends, gather family accounts, add them as users on your business managers, add your family and friends as admins on your Pixel, your Facebook page. And so at any moment, if you get logged out or anything's taken out, you can be able to have full access with that. Once you have that done, before you even start advertising, you need to be warming up your account. So what does warming up your Facebook account look like? Well, first off, you need to make sure that you have a profile of at least 6 months or older. If you don't have one that's 6 months or older, ask family or friends, okay? Next, you need to make sure your name is identical to the name on any official documents, meaning that if your name is Alexander Hampton, okay, the ID document that you have or the upload that you're uploading to Facebook ads, it needs to show the same exact name, okay? You need to make sure that your profile picture is a clear photo of your face, you, not a logo, nothing like that, of your face, your profile picture, okay? Not your Facebook page, your profile picture. You need to be making sure you're logging into Facebook 1 to 2 times the same day, like multiple times a day, 5 to 10 minutes each. Scroll through your newsfeed and look like a real human being. So while you're scrolling through your newsfeed, it's very important to behave like a typical Facebook user. Like, comment, share every 4 to 10 posts that you guys see. Because you like the picture, okay? Wait a few seconds. If a video appears, then just make sure to at least watch 1 to 2 minutes before engaging with it. Okay, view some of your friends' stories, but not all of them. Just pretend you're on the same profile as yours. This means that you are following every 10 to 15 advertising links that you see, hiding some of the posts that you're seeing. Okay, this is what you need to be utilizing. Okay, next, let's talk about creative testing and how important this is going to be heading into the new year and testing out with different ads. Okay, I just told you guys, especially with the attention span of consumers getting shorter and shorter, I want to emphasize to you right now on how important creative testing is to allow you to save money in the long run. So I have a question. Do you guys want to see how you're going to set up your creative test in 2024? Because I'm gonna give it to you guys all. I'm gonna give you every single thing today. Do you guys want me to show you live how to do it? How I set up my creative testing? What you guys need to be doing? I'm talking about the profile picture, the profile that you have on Facebook, Maya. But do you guys want to see me do it? You guys let me know. You want me to show you how to set up your creative testing the right way in 2024? The right pieces of content you should be testing and how it should be structured and do it live right now? I'll show it to you guys. Seeing a lot of yeses. All right, Tarif, Mohammed, Carbone, Shanes, Adele. You guys want to see it? Let's go ahead and do it, okay? Let's go ahead and do it. With creative testing. Okay, I'm going to go to a different ad account real quick. With creative testing, the importance of this, okay, is ensuring that you can find out which ad is going to bring the cheapest traffic to your website and drive the highest conversions. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The purpose of this is to find out which advertisement is going to bring the cheapest traffic to your website and the highest conversions. This is why we do this, is because I don't want you guys to go out there and start testing out all these different ads and pushing all this different money towards all these different things when you don't even know which ad is going to work for you. This is how you're able to save money and get a higher yield of a return, because you know how you want to enter in the market. So the type of campaign that you're going to be running is, first off, you're going to come over here and you're going to click on create. Okay. Then you come down over here and click on sales, and then go ahead and click on continue. Then you want to come down over here and click on manual sales campaign, and then click on continue. I told you guys, the people are going to stay to the end. You're really going to trust me. You guys have a lot of things coming your way. All right. We're going to go ahead and name this a creative testing campaign. All right. With this, we don't want to turn anything else over here. Advantage campaign budget on. None of this. All of this is going to stay turned off. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to test out with 3 videos minimum. 3 videos minimum and 1 thumbnail out the gate. Now, if you do find out that by the end of this test that your click-through rate is a little low, then you will test out with more thumbnails. But I would recommend only test out with 1 thumbnail out the gate. Now, first off, you're going to come down over here. You're going to set it as video 1, thumbnail 1. Now, you're still with me. Yandisa, Nargis, Mitchell, Smith, are you guys still with me? 1 for yes or 2 for no. Next, you're going to come down over here. You're going to do pixel. You're going to go ahead and select your pixel. Then you're going to come down over here. You're going to go to your conversion event, and you're always going to select purchase. After that, you want to come down over here, and you want to make sure you set this at $20. Are you going to spend the full $20? No, you're not, but be patient. Because the only reason why you're setting this budget at $20 is so that I can start spending, and at least spending quickly and gathering data, so that by the time that you go and look at your ads within, the next day that you set them up, you'll be able to have a winning creative in only a couple hours. So $20, set this up. Okay, you want to do this the following night, and you want to do it at midnight. You always want to do it at midnight so you can get a full day's worth of spend. Okay, a full day's worth of spend. So start it at midnight. Next, you want to come down over here to countries, and you want to do the top 5 countries. So we want to do United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Okay, this is all the things that you want to make sure that you are targeting these top 5 countries. Come down over here, click on show more options. You want to do minimum age, you want to go ahead and do 21. Okay, minimum age, you want 25. Languages, you want to do English because you want to make sure that people can actually read your ads. With Advantage Plus audience, you want to keep this on. With Advantage Plus placements, you want to keep this on. Okay? Now, what you're going to go ahead and notice, okay, is that now once you come over here and you go to the actual ad level, okay, you're going to go ahead and name this the same thing. Video 1, thumbnail 1. And now the first thing you're going to go ahead and do is make sure your Facebook page is selected. You want to come over here to Creative Source and do manual upload. You want to do single image or video. And then now you want to add in your first video that you've either created yourself or one that you got back from Dropship Media. Okay? So once you upload your first video like this, you want to come back into here, do edit video. And you want to make sure that you're adding the first thumbnail, okay? You only have one thumbnail you're testing. So you want to add your winning thumbnail right in here. So you want to do manual, upload, and now you want to choose that winning thumbnail that you want to go ahead and test out with. Now, right here, with your primary text, your headline, and your description, I am no copywriter. You are no copywriter. What I would do if I was you is I would take the ad copy of my competitors and just rewrite it using something like ChatGPT. So if this is going to be your competitor right here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into it. I'm going to look at their ad copy, put it in ChatGPT, and say, rewrite this in my own words because I already know that this ad copy works because it worked for them, and I am no copywriter. If you are a copywriter, you have that more experience, take advantage of it. But if I was you, like I said, I would just take the copywriting like of this, okay? I would then put this thing right into ChatGPT just like this and say, this is my competitor's ad copy, shorten this down, and rewrite it. All right, it will rewrite it out for you. You can utilize this. You can put this right in your text. And as you can see, it only takes a couple of moments. This is why I'm not even just using AI when it comes to my store build, but I'm using AI when it comes to my actual ad copy and so much more. So let's go ahead and say that this is going to be our ad copy right here. All right, boom, we got our ad copy. Now we can see what their headline is going to be. We're going to do the same thing with their headline. And we're going to do the same thing with the description, okay? Now, after doing this, you want to come down over here to call to action, and you want to do shop now. And then the last thing is you want to make sure that you're bringing it to the landing page of the product that you're selling, not the home page. You want to make sure it's the product page of the product that you're selling, so you're leading the traffic directly there, okay? Now, lastly, there's something called UTMs. If you guys have not heard of the UTMs, I'm going to tell you guys it's very important that you get this set up. This is down here where it says build a URL parameter. This is how you're going to track your ads a lot better. So with this, you want to go ahead and start off with something called campaign medium. And you want to make sure that this says ad set name. Then with campaign name, you want to go ahead and select campaign name. And then with campaign content, you want to make this ad name. These are the filters that you want to set up with your UTMs. Then click on apply so that on Shopify, you can get more legitimate tracking of the purchases that are coming in. Once that is set up, again, guys, you are testing out with 3 videos minimum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on duplicate. And I'm going to do 2 copies. Okay? Now, it's not about how many days will you do creative testing. I'll show you guys how to read your results here in a little bit. But now you want to come over here and you just want to rename these. Okay, we are testing out with only one thumbnail. So this one's going to be video 2, thumbnail 1. And this is going to be video 3, thumbnail 1. Because again, you're testing out with 3 videos. And you just want to make sure the ad copy or the ad level is the exact same. So video 2, video 3. Now what you're going to do is, yes, you guessed it right. You are not going to sit here and change anything besides the video itself. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to trash it. I'm going to add my second video. So now the second video that you've got back from your video editor, that's what you're going to go ahead and add right here. You're going to go back to edit media, edit video, thumbnail, and you want to make sure you're choosing the exact same thumbnail that you utilized earlier. You want to make sure you're using the exact same ad copy, the exact same description, the exact same text, the exact same call to action. So nothing is changing besides the videos that you're testing itself, because you can't find out 2 solutions to a problem. X plus Y equals Z. You can only have one variable you can test to find out the solution. So now that you have video 3 in here with the right thumbnail, video 1 in here with the right thumbnail, then you'll just come into video 2 and you'll do the exact same thing. Now, like I said, next, you want to make sure that you're at least testing out with minimum 1 video and 1 carousel. So to do this, you want to make sure you duplicate this 2 more times. And now what this one's going to be is it's going to be image ad 1, and you're going to rename that on the ad level as well. Image ad 1. And now here, you're not changing the video, you're not changing anything besides now adding a image. So I'll come over here and add an image that I want to go ahead and test out with. Okay? I'm not changing the ad copy, I'm not changing anything in here. And then the last one is going to be a carousel. Okay? This is called an omni-channel of marketing. Omni-channel of marketing content. Now, for this one, for this carousel, you will change a single image or video. You'll go to carousel. And then this is where you're going to go ahead and add the things that you want in the carousel. All right? Boom, boom. You can add as many pictures as you want. And then for the headline, the description, and this text down here, you want to make sure it's all the same as what you just now saw on the last videos. Okay? And it's really, really easy. So basically, once you come back and you publish this, it's going to run the following day. And when it is running, okay, you want to make sure that you're finding out. Your main things you're looking for is to find out which one has, if it's got any purchases that, that's great. And you want to measure it at 2 variables. Write this down and drop the number 1 once you have wrote this down. Okay? I'll tell you guys right now. Number 1 is if you have a product that is under $50, you want to make sure that you are looking at your ads between $5 and $8 range. So you're measuring it at the $5 to $8 range. If your product is over $50, you want to measure it anywhere between $8 and $12 per each video. When that is up, so let's say that this product right here is under $50 and it's been around $7 per each ad. What I'm going to look for, okay, is see, did I get any added carts or get any purchases? That is step number 1. Okay, at that $5 to $8 mark, I'm going to see, did I get any added carts or any purchases? That is step number 1 because that is the main thing that I'm looking for. Once I find out if you got any purchases or added carts, I'm going to scroll over here to the left side. And I'm going to find out which video has a cost per click anywhere between 50 cents to $1. Any cost per link click that is under $1. Any click-through rate that is over 2.5%, and any CPMs that are anywhere between $12 and $16. So if it's got an add to cart by $5 to $8 or a purchase and is doing well with these front-end metrics that I just mentioned, that is going to be the winning video that I choose. Now you guys have to understand, okay? This is why my students are succeeding every single day. I could come in here, okay, go into this success channel, and look, all the time people are saying, I just started creative testing. I got my first sales. I'm so hyped. I got my first purchase. All day long, people are constantly saying, day 1 of doing this, another sale, creative testing, and more, right? This is why you're seeing my students succeeding. Look, hot product of the weeks are insane. This is creative testing only. This is why my students are getting sales during the creative testing process, because they're finding out which ads are going to work the best. And this is an every single day thing. This is why students are generating $100,000 in 3 days. It's because they truthfully understand which video is going to work the best for them. And then simply after that, you're going to take this winning video, okay? And then you're just going to go ahead and move it to a cold audience campaign. So a cold audience campaign is going to be a campaign where you're going to test out with different interests. So it's very simple. Okay, once you have your winning video, you'll then come back in here and do a cold audience campaign where you're going to test out different interests. And this is how you're going to do it. Okay, now you're going to name this a cold interest campaign. So this is the campaign that you run after you have found your winning video. Okay, now here you're going to set up everything the same. You're going to do purchase, all of this and more. I will set this at $10 a day per each ad set. You're going to set this up at midnight the following night. You're going to put the same countries in there. But now right here where it says Advantage Plus Audience, you're going to type in audiences that go with the product that you're selling. So if I'm going to sell that back stretcher, I might test out something called health and wellness, right? I might type something like health and wellness because I understand that that might be something that would work well with the product that I'm selling. Now, what you're doing is you want to make sure that this audience size right here is 5 to 50 million or more. Okay, that's very important. So again, none of this changes. Purchase, okay? $10 budget. Set it up at midnight the following night. Top 5 countries. 21 through 65. But the only thing different here is you're going to put your winning interest. Or you're going to test out an interest right here. This is a cold audience campaign where you're testing interest. This does not change. And then right here, you're going to put your winning video. Okay, and then secondly, you're going to put either your winning carousel or the winning picture, whichever one did better. Either winning carousel or winning picture ad. You want to make sure you have at least 2 in each one of these. To do this, okay, whichever video did the best for you, you just come over here. Instead of create ad, you go to use existing post. You select the post, and you're just going to choose the post that you have just ran ads with, okay? So whichever one you just ran ads with that worked for you, that's going to be the one that you go ahead and choose. Same thing with winning carousel ad. Then once you do find your interest, okay, this is health and wellness. You're then going to duplicate this either 5 times or 10 times. And then select different interests that you want to test out with. And only putting one interest in each one of them. And from there, you're on your way to really, really driving sales with a winning creative that you've tested out that you know is going to work in the market. This is the difference of what we do here at Supreme Ecom and exactly what you need to be doing going into 2024 dropshipping. Now, you guys, I have a lot of information that I just gave to you guys, okay? A ton of information. And all I'm asking you for to do today is to implement. So I'm going to ask you guys a question right now. Are you going to spend this 2024 making waves with your dropshipping store, or are you going to let another 365 days pass you by? I need to know, man. Drop a number 1 if you're going to take action to implement, or drop a number 2 if you're going to let another 365 days pass by. Okay? Because if you implement, you could be just easily being like my student, Michael. I want to know. I'll show you straight up what he did. Are you going to implement? Drop a number 1. Because all this information means nothing if you're not going to implement. And, you know, Adele, we show Facebook and TikTok ads. We teach both, you know. But if you do implement, this is exactly what can happen to you. Where you could come over here, and then within your first 30 days working together, okay, you're able to do over $80,000 in sales, profiting over $30,000. If you guys want to check this out, you can check out my student Michael right now. I'll post it down here below, where I took him from $0 to $80,000, me and my team, in 30 days. Okay, doing over $25,000 profit within that time frame. I'm not playing. You can check it out right here. You don't even have to listen to me. You can see it with my student Asian A, okay, who was able to come in here and do over $45,000 in sales.
And be very proud of yourself, and I'm really glad to see. I don't even know, like, you just kept at it, and I just want to say I'm really proud of you, for real.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's put it all together. Let's do May through where we are in July, just to see what the progression from literally day 1 to about 49 days in, about 45,000. I mean,
what would it mean to make close to $50,000 in 2 months, starting something brand new from scratch? This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. And once you learn these strategies, just like my student Asian A, they're going to continue to work for you long term. Even after this, look at these dates, okay? Look at these dates. This says May 1st to July 19th, right? Well, what would happen if you kept implementing the same process and repeating it time and time and time and time again? How much would it, when you could come back and you see Asian A, my girl coming back on 12/5, says back like we never left, doing $15,000 in 30 days. Then 4 days into the next month, doing $4,000. And then the day of doing 1.57K. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Once you learn this skill set, you can process and repeat this time and time and time and time again. Okay? This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. It's something that you can do, and you could find yourself in this exact same position as my student Shane, who went from $0 to over $100,000 in 4 months. This is an every single day thing. An every single day thing. If they can do this, you can do this. Okay? What would it be like to know that you can make $100,000 in 16 days? This is Michael. This is that same Michael I showed you guys earlier. He did $80,000 in 45 days, right? Remember that same Michael who did $80,000 in 45 days? Well, he just kept repeating the process. A month later, was able to do $100,000 in 16 days. If he can do this, you can do this too. Now listen, okay? For the people who are going to implement, okay, and start getting your own results like these students here, I have a special offer for those of you in this exclusive call. This is only for you guys in here, okay? This is my exclusive one-on-one mentorship package that typically costs $2,100. And for today only, this 60-day mentorship is only $997. This is a price you will never find anywhere else. Personalized one-on-one coaching. Every single personalized coaching program, because we only have 10 spots available, and we don't care to take on 100 new people a month. You guys have a personalized coaching one-on-one program that's around your experience, around your guidance, around your why, around what you want to achieve. We create a whole entire plan around that and guide you into the direction that you want to learn. Personal chat with mentors. What would it look like? Okay? What would it look like knowing that at any moment you could come into your own personal chat and ask any questions that you have 7 days a week, 24 hours a day? So you always have your questions answered. What would it be like to know that you have that help? Where myself and my team, as you guys can see, all of us are in here answering your questions every single day. This is not no group coaching. It's not no group, it's not no group calls or group texts. One-on-one, 7-day-a-week chat support so you're confident with every decision that you're making. What would it be like on top of your one-on-one calls that you're getting every single week that is scheduled off of your convenience, that you're also able to get 4 live Q&As of all the other mentorship students so you can be around other like-minded individuals. You can be around other people who are looking to achieve the same goals as you. You can learn from other people. What if you had 4-hour-long one-on-one calls, group mentorship calls on top of the one-on-one calls that you guys get every single week that are scheduled off of your convenience? You can book these calls Sunday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday through Sunday, so that you always can get your questions answered, always get guidance, and always continue to keep taking the progression that you need. What would it be like if you had a course that you could learn on the side, like the Blueprint 4.0, that comes out in a couple of days? The course that is going to guide you so when you're not on calls, you can continue to keep learning every single day. What would it be like if you had exclusive discounts? So when I'm showing you guys Shopify, AutoDS, when I'm showing you these big platforms, what I show to the public and what I give to my students in the private, what would it be like if you were able to get free and discounted offers on all these different programs that you can take advantage of? See, this is where you guys have this opportunity today. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right now, okay? There's only 10 spots left. So if you have signed up, come back in here and say you have signed up. I'm going to go ahead and drop the payment link in the chat section down below. You'll see my team is also posting the payment link. Okay? You see Stephanie in the chat section right now saying he is not capping. All my mentorship students in here right now who are already in my mentorship, you guys know. You guys know. Okay? There's only 10 spots left for this. So I do want to shout out the people who have came in here and have taken action. But I want to let you guys know that there are people in here who probably will not take advantage of this deal and might not have the money right now. Okay, and I understand that. So if you do need to reach out to me after this, you guys can DM me on my Instagram at AC_Hampton, the word seminar. Or you can email me at ac.hampton@supremeecom.com so we can help you get started. Again, there's only 10 spots left. Okay, and I'm going to let you know right now, the Shopify Challenge winner is about to come up. But I want you guys to understand, everything that you're seeing in here is all things that you can be achieving as well. Every time.
You can just see the huge
every single time. I want you guys to go ahead and listen to what my boy Michael was saying and how he was able to go from $0 to $80,000 and what the difference was.
And I want to invest in real estate.
And what the difference was. You guys can do this too. Listen to this.
It's one thing I'm learning and I'm seeing what's working, what's not. Last 3 weeks, Asian A, where I eating it all in and applying.
1st, June 30th, you're trying to do it yourself. You came in right at the very beginning of July, and let's go ahead and see what that first month was looking like.
First month,
$100 to right around $2,400. So there was some pickup happening here. Some things you were learning. Tell me a little bit about what was happening here.
Yeah, honestly, this was just that first month was just taking it all in and applying the pressure, taking these methods and listening to what you guys had to say, following your advice, from product research to the KPIs, keeping my emotions out of things. Numbers don't lie. They don't lie. They do not lie.
July 25th and forward, is this that moment where you kind of just took a step back for a week? Is this that moment you were mentioning? Listen.
It was.
I want you guys to understand, this man is going to show you right now what it looked like when he implemented. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know in the chat section as well. And if you have signed up for one of the 10 spots, let me know in the chat section because we are going to close the doors and this deal ends at midnight tonight. This deal ends at midnight tonight. It ends today. So once this is done, it is done. So, let me know in the chat section if you guys have signed up. But this right here, what I want to show you guys is the difference when you do not give up on yourself. You follow a strategy that has already worked and you implement. Tell me right now if you want to go ahead and do the same thing. Drop it number 1.
So like July 25th to the 7th, $40. That was that time I said, well, I'm taking this. And I think that video came out like the 27th, 28th of Asian A where I'd seen it and I was like, come on, Mike, and I was just like, I need to take a break. I was working so hard in the month of July, just going to 9 to 5, straight from 9 to 5, doing this till 12, midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, waking up for the 9 to 5. I was just nonstop, like taking everything I could and just applying the pressure. And then I did the, 2,500 and I was like, man, I was hoping for better. At least, but it was better. You saw before $300 and then 2,500. Like, that's a big difference. You know what I mean?
Give yourself that mental break. You did what you needed.
Yeah, I did. It was.
But you sat there and you're like, I'm not done. Not done.
I was not.
Bounce back.
And then sure enough, look, just August 8th to the 31st.
Watch this. This is the next day. This is the next day when this man did not give up on himself. And he followed the strategies. He listened to what we said. And this was the following day the following 16 days after not giving up.
Sheesh. Sheesh, for real.
What would it be like for you?
$1,000 in less
3 weeks. Yeah.
From scratch. Literally from scratch. We just saw August 7th, you were at 0 basically.
40 is like $40.
What would it be like for you guys to do the exact same thing? The only thing that's different from him and the people who are not succeeding in dropshipping is he implemented and he took action and he listened to strategies that have already proven to work time and time and time again. Okay? Now look, if you do need to reach out to me after this, you guys can go ahead and take advantage of this right here. You can DM me the word seminar again. This does end at midnight tonight. I don't even know if there will be spots if you do DM me. I'm going to be real with you because I know there are people who are signing up today. I already just saw Matthew. Matthew, congratulations. Again, if you have signed up, just make sure to let me know. I'm seeing Rebecca Myers. Congratulations. Seeing Christian Ortiz. Congratulations. Make sure you guys say congratulations to the people who have signed up and took advantage of this, okay? But again, this is going to be this link down below that you guys can take advantage of. But I'm about to start a live Q&A, okay? I'm going to start a live Q&A, and I'm going to go ahead and announce the Shopify Challenge winner, okay? So, we have had people in here who, you know, have really taken advantage of the Shopify Challenge and really wanted to take advantage of ensuring that we could go ahead and give out a winning store, okay? So, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, look, we're seeing Danny Jones. Danny Jones, congratulations, okay? Danny Jones, congratulations. All right, if you guys do need to reach out to me about any type of information after this, if you are not in the, or if you're trying to sign up and you're not able to sign up right now, you can DM me the word seminar on my Instagram at AC_Hampton, or you can email me at ac.hampton@supremeecom.com. But we do have an open floor Q&A coming. I do want to let you guys know I'm about to give out the Shopify Challenge winner, okay? Now, what the Shopify Challenge winner is going to get is they're going to have a store built out for them. And I'm going to show you guys the store right now, okay? This store has the apps that it needs in it, okay? Only thing it needs is just adding a little bit of vitals to it. It has product pages and an actual, you know, has your store done, has your product page done, has the apps installed. Okay, the product pages are all set up. The home page is set up, you know, the way that we teach as well. The logo is clear. The announcement bar is there. Okay, I have this Shopify Challenge winner, the store ready for the person who has been able to win this time. All right, so if you guys are excited for this, this is the winning Shopify store, and I'm going to go ahead and give out the winner here in a second. Drop your questions down below, okay? Drop your questions down below. You guys excited, man? I'm excited. We got the Shopify Challenge winner. We've been waiting. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this too. All right, you guys ready? I see some of your guys' questions, though. I see some of your guys' questions. All righty. We ready? Are you guys ready? All right, here's the Shopify Challenge winner. Let's go ahead and choose it. I'm going to pick it in random. Alrighty, here's the Shopify Challenge winner. We are going to go ahead and choose. We're going to scroll up and scroll down. Scroll up and scroll down. Who is it going to be? Mr. Courage. Mr. Courage 9818. This is the store that is winning the Shopify Challenge. You built it. You're ready to take advantage of it. The community voted for you. We voted for you after the community did. So congratulations on winning. You're going to go ahead and get a free one-on-one consulting call directly with me. So I hope you're ready, my boy. I hope that you are ready because we have a lot of things that we're going to be covering. Everybody say congratulations in here. Go ahead and drop your questions down below. If you have signed up, go ahead and say signed up in the chat section, okay? Here is the link, okay? Here is the link to go ahead and sign up for the people who are asking. So if you have signed up, make sure to come back in here and say you have signed up. If you need to reach out to me after this, you guys can DM me the word seminar or email me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. Is it possible to start the creative testing campaign with a low budget? Yes, it is. Again, you're only running each ad to right around $5 to $7 each. If you are testing out 5 ads, that's only around $25 to $35. How to not use Facebook ads? Well, you can use TikTok ads, and you can also do TikTok organic marketing, okay? And I really have been covering a lot of that lately, especially inside my new Blueprint 4.0 and some of the other videos. So that's what I would recommend doing. How many days will we do creative testing? It's not about days. It's about amount spent. Again, I would allow each ad, if the product is under $50, to run to $5 to $8. If the product is over $50, we'll run between $8 and $12. So great question. If you have signed up, make sure to come back in here and say you have signed up. We are down. Let me see. Elizabeth Jones. Hey, congratulations. Hey, congratulations. Everybody say congratulations for signing up. We're like down to 5 spots now. Let me see. What's the next person in here? Mike Trowski? No, Mike Kowski. Sorry, Mike Kowski. I was like, okay, we're talking Monsters Inc. Mike, congratulations. Congratulations, okay? Blueprint 4.0 is coming out in 2 weeks. Okay, in 2 weeks. Alex, you recommend using the Shrine theme. It has all the apps included there and really customized. Yes, Shrine theme. You can also use the Sense theme. They're all great themes to use on Shopify. Again, I just recommend really just using Shopify's themes. When do you give up on a product and move on? There's two things, okay? The two times that I give up on a product and go on is either A, if I have a $400 net loss, or B, if I have already tested out 10 or more creatives and I have not been able to find a winning creative yet. Can you give out a cheat sheet? I'll give out a cheat sheet. I'll give you guys out a little something, something. I'll also have this video posted so you guys can watch it afterwards, okay? All right, repeat the metrics we need to see for a winning creative. All right, you guys ready for it? You want to see a cost per add to cart of $5 to $8 each. You want to see at least some type of purchase between that $5 and $8 range. You want to see a cost per click of anywhere between 50 cents and $1 or less. You want to see a click-through rate of 2.5% or more. You want to see CPMs between $12 and $16 or less. You want to see average video watch time between 5 and 7 seconds. And you want to see your cost per link click of under $1, okay? Great questions. Great questions. All right. I kind of mentioned that as well. How do I appeal for my store? Make sure that you're keeping it simple, following some of the other things that I put in the slideshow. Okay. So this is what you guys want to make sure that you guys are doing with your store. All right. You want to make sure it's uniform, shopper in mind, high converting apps, and you're utilizing AI to your advantage. So if you guys were not here earlier, that is definitely something that I would take advantage of. SNEWJ. Congratulations on signing up. Sanaj, congratulations on signing up. Hey, I'm really proud of you guys, man. Again, this ends today. So if you guys are looking to try to get the deal tomorrow, it will not be there. It will not be there. I'm going to let you guys know right now. Okay? Congratulations, Sanaj. Okay, everybody say congratulations to them as well. AC, what do you think about dropshipping on TikTok Shop? I think it's great. You know, there's 3 great ways to do TikTok Shop. One, and I teach this, and we teach this inside the mentorship as well. But with TikTok Shop, you can drive great traffic organically. You can use their affiliate marketing program, or you can even run ads to your TikTok Shop, which we teach you all 3 of those methods inside of our mentorship services as well. All right. Congratulations on all of you guys in here, though. Okay. Inside of the mentorship, Lior, we teach Facebook and TikTok. It is not Facebook or TikTok. We teach Facebook and TikTok. So again, you have an omni-channel of marketing. This is exactly what I told you guys with 2024. You need to be advertising on more than just one platform. So we do teach you guys both. Okay? Let's go ahead and see. We got 2 more minutes in here. 2 more minutes, and then we'll be hopping off of this. Ask your guys' questions. Like I said, if you do not sign up, the deal ends today. And if you need more information, you guys can DM me the word seminar on Instagram at AC_Hampton. Or email me at ac.hampton@supremeecom.com. What are your favorite AIs to use besides ChatGPT? ChatGPT is honestly just my favorite, or I use my AI store builder. Okay? Do you recommend for the frequently bought together products be validated or just products related? You do want to make sure they're validated. Obviously, you have a great supplier that can make sure you're sending out good quality behind it. And you want to make sure that they're somewhat working in the market and that they're correlated with the main product that you're selling. Great question. Great question. TikTok 4.0 has a TikTok ad strategy, TikTok organic ad strategy, TikTok shop strategy. It has it all. So I hope you guys are excited for it. All right. Congratulations. Who's that? Kevin Wang. Kevin Wang. Congratulations. Congratulations. Again, congratulations. I think we're down to like 3 spots now. Wow, you guys actually filled that up very quickly. So, congratulations on those. Again, this ends today. So if you do need to reach out to me, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of this right now. If you need to go ahead and reach out to me, here's my information. You guys will have the Square link readily available. This will expire at midnight tonight, and this deal will not be active. So I can't wait to continue to keep striving and creating this generational wealth together. Let's continue to keep doing this. 2024 is going to be our year. This is the year you're going to implement, and I can't wait to see the success that you guys are going to have. This is AC with Supreme Ecom.